What's up, everybody? It's Blaine, owner and operator of Quick and Clean Lawn Care. Just want to jump on. It is Easter Sunday, guys. Happy Easter. Easter Sunday 2020, which is one for the history books, guys. I know. But, you know, our family has been practicing social distancing. You know, we're fortunate enough down in Southeast Louisiana, we're still able to do some lawn and landscaping work. So we've been out getting minimum work. You know, a lot of my clients have lost their jobs in their homes, so I've lost some clients. And, you know, things are getting a little slow. But nonetheless, it is Easter Sunday. And if you know anything about Louisiana, boys, we love boiling crawfish on the weekend. And there's no better day to do this than on Easter Sunday. Easter Sunday in Louisiana, there's probably more boiled crawfish consumed than any other food type, you know, in any other state. But we're gonna get this thing going. I got the boiling pot clean. I'm about to fill it up with some water and get it boiling. I'll show you guys the process in which it, you know, I was requested, James Randall, you know, sent me a message and asked if I can show how, you know, crawfish are cooked. So I'm gonna do a step-by-step, not necessarily a recipe. I don't measure anything. I guess kind of, sort of. I'll tell you guys what I'm throwing in and show you guys how to make a good sack of crawfish so you guys, you and your family can enjoy a good meal, something different that you don't get. I'll also drop the link to where I get my crawfish from. It's a client of mine here locally, but he runs a business that ships live crawfish across the continental US, and they guarantee them live to your door. So I'll drop a link to his website there at the bottom, and if you guys want some crawfish, no matter where you are in the US, he'll get them to you. And just let him know Blaine sent you, and maybe he'll give you a good price. I don't know. He gives me a good price. He's a good guy. I hope he's watching the video, man. Danny, thank you very much for all the support for our business and the crawfish, and almost the endless amounts of crawfish you have given me over the years. So first things first, let's get some water in the boiling pot, and we'll get produce. I'll show you guys the ingredients, get all of that prepped, get the crawfish prepped, and we'll get these things cooking, guys. And I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Zoomed in, it shouldn't be, but you can hear that noise. That is the pot boiling. That's the propane torch underneath it. It's really, really loud. So I hope you guys can hear me with that and the wind we're having today. But got the crawfish out here, and we're gonna prep these. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up the sack. I'm gonna show you guys how this gets delivered to your door from Louisiana Crawfish Company. And you know, let's open it up and take a look. First of all, he packs them down with ice packs. That keeps them chilled. That puts the crawfish to a dormancy phase, and they use less energy, and so that way they last longer. But we'll go ahead and remove all of that. He also adds in 4 pounds of Cajun seasoning. It's their own Louisiana crawfish Cajun seasoning. For a sack, we usually use about 4 pounds of seasoning, and it usually works pretty good. Not too spicy and really, really flavorful. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. Open these crawfish up. See, they're in a sack in here. I'm gonna cut it open. We're gonna pour it in the basket, rinse all the loose dirt off, and then we'll fill this up with some water and salt and purge them. And I'll show you guys how that works and what the purpose of it is. So you guys hang on a second. On the pour now. Step. get up. Over there. As you can see, they're around there kicking now, and you can see how dirty the water is already. Let's see. And what it's doing is going to clean all that dirt that's from underneath. Looks like there may be 1 or 2 dead ones in here. That's fine. Alright guys, now it's time for the fun part. Let's see if I can adjust this so you guys can see me here. Oh, that wind is picking up. I went ahead and turned the boiling pot off so you guys can hear me. Hopefully you can hear me even with the wind. Ingredients you are going to need for 1 sack of crawfish. You're going to need 4 pounds of Louisiana Crawfish Company seasoning. 2 of them mild, 2 of them hot. Put those to the side. We're going to need celery, mushrooms, many as you want, onions, maybe about 3 or 4 medium to large onions. We like to add broccoli and cauliflower to the boil as well. Lemons, a few limes, garlic, whole clove garlic, and potatoes. And what we do, we'll get the water to a boil, we add the seasoning, and then we'll add, first thing you want to add is your potatoes, because they take the longest to cook, your garlic, your onions, and then I'll show you the next step. But what you do is you bring that up to a boil to a cooking point, maybe 30 minutes or so, and then you'll go ahead and add your soft stuff. We'll also be adding, I'm sorry guys, the lemon and lime all going initially with the seasoning. And like I said, once that gets cooked down, we got some sweet potatoes here we'll add to that too. But once that gets cooked down, we'll go ahead and add like the cauliflower, the broccoli, mushrooms, celery, and the softer produce, but it doesn't take so long to cook. We've also got some jalapeno peppers to add to the seasoning, bring a little heat. And we've got a pineapple, which will also go in last. And once all of that cooked, then we add the crawfish. Crawfish only takes, once you get it back up to a boil, you cook it for 5 minutes. And then you let it soak for about 20 minutes so it can soak in all the flavors and everything else, and it's delicious. So I'm just going to go ahead and record these next few steps. I may stop in and talk to you and explain some things to you. But as for now, I'm going to go ahead and open up all of the seasoning, get the boiling pot back rolling again because I need that going. I wanted to make the video so you guys can hear me, but it's so close I knew you guys wouldn't be able to hear me, so I turned it off. So let me get that back up to a boil, and then we'll go ahead and add this seasoning first, and then we'll add this seasoning, and then as we'll pull this out, and then we'll add the crawfish. So I like pulling the seasoning out and doing it separate so I don't lose all of my goodies, like my mushrooms, small stuff like that, and get lost in the crawfish. So I cook it separately, and then just pour all the produce on top of the crawfish. You'll see that after. But let's do that. I'll see you guys in a minute. I'm gonna put 2 extra spices. Not sure if you guys can really see. This water is pretty disgusting. So what I'm going to do, we're going to cook these dead ones out. If you see any dead ones, you do not want to cook dead ones. But be careful because the salt water makes them a little dormant, so be careful. I'm going to go ahead and dump them and wake them back up, and then we'll be able to see which ones are dead and which ones are alive. Just rinsing all that salt water off them, so I wake them back up. Knock any more loose dirt that may be on them off. So we rinse them good. Piece of netting down here. Hope they don't pinch me. Look at that. Yeah?
You put potatoes in already?
Yeah.
Potatoes are here.
Where'd that little bitty sack of potatoes come from?
That was to go with it.
Oh, throw them in there. Throw them in there. I just put them on. They ain't been on 3 minutes. All right, those boys are ready for the next phase of their life. All right, guys, that's been boiling for, well, it's been on for about 20 minutes. Been boiling for about 5 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and prep the rest of the produce to go ahead in here. We've got a pineapple, celery, cauliflower, mushrooms, and broccoli that we're gonna go ahead and throw in there now. We'll go ahead and throw the sausage in as well. We've got smoked sausage and andouille sausage, just what we had in the freezer. We'll throw that in there and let that boil for another 10 to 15 minutes, and that should be done. And then we'll add the crawfish, let that boil for 5. We'll bring it back up to a boil, let it boil for 5 minutes, and then let those soak for 20 to 30 minutes so they can soak in all the flavors that we're adding into the pot now. I'm hoping this video comes out good. This is the first time I've done a cooking video. I'm trying to do it entertaining and educational at the same time. I'm not doing any measurements. I'm not a chef, guys. I just enjoy cooking, and especially with crawfish and boiling stuff like this, you really don't have to measure. You guys can kind of judge just how much you want. And the more stuff you put in your boiling water, the more seasoning you're gonna have to put in, because this cauliflower, this broccoli, those potatoes, these mushrooms, this pineapple, and all of that other stuff is absorbing all of those spices and those peppers. So the more stuff you put in there, the more seasoning you're gonna need. Because by the time that's finished absorbing a lot of peppers, when we go to put the crawfish in, we may have to add some more seasoning. We'll check it before it's done. But I'm gonna go ahead and prep all of this stuff, man, and throw that in the water and let that boil, like I said. But I hope this video is good. Let me know if it works, and if you have any suggestions to help me out with these cooking videos. So I want to do a lot more. I got a barbecue grill. I love barbecuing and smoking. I love going fishing and coming home and cooking fresh fish. So if I can make videos about this kind of stuff and make them good enough for you guys to watch them and enjoy them, let me know in the comments, and let me know any pointers or any suggestions that any of you guys may have to help me out and make these videos better. Stuff's been boiling in the pot for about 30 minutes. All the produce is done. The smaller potatoes are a little bit more done than what I like, but it's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pull them up, and I'm gonna leave the water boiling, let it get back up to boil, and then we'll just go ahead and dump the crawfish in after. Alright guys, that took a little while. They are finished boiling. They're going through a process called soaking right now. What we're going to do, we're going to put some ice cold corn on the cob in here. That's going to help cool the water down. When it cools the water down, it makes the crawfish absorb more of the seasoning. You can look in there, man. You see how they're all floating? Once they're all sinking, they are finished. That means they're full of fluid, and they should be nice, juicy, and hot. Let me dump these corn on the cobs in here real quick. good, that's fine.
Okay, put that over there.
Alright guys, crawfish is done. Let's see if I can turn this around so we can see. Adjust this. Crawfish is done. And I know the next question, because it's been asked to me a million times before, is how do you eat boiled crawfish? It's simple. You get everybody you love, you gather them around the table, say a prayer, thank God for the meal He's provided for you, and the abundance of such. I hope you guys can hear me. The wind is picking up and that storm front should be coming in any minute for the next hour or so, according to the news. But you grab your crawfish, first thing you do is you break the tail off, hold that head upside down because that's like a cup, all right? Squeeze it a little bit, suck the juice out of it, throw that in the garbage. Now you got the tail. See all the yellow stuff? That's the good stuff. Don't lose it. Peel the first ring, or maybe two. Maybe if they're boiled right. The first ring, you'll have a little bit of meat. Let's see if we can focus in on that. Let's see. All right. You'll see a little bit of meat sticking out of the shell. You can kind of just pinch the end of your tail, and that's gonna come right out of here. And then boom. That's how you eat it, man. You take that, and then you go right back for another one before you even swallow it, and repeat. It's like that, man. Well, I'm gonna edit this video probably tonight or tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned how to boil crawfish on your own. And like I said, Louisiana Crawfish Company, very good friend of mine. I will leave a link to his website in the description. If you guys are in the continental US and you want live crawfish, and you can do this at your home anywhere. It doesn't have to be Louisiana. You're gonna do it the right way, the real Louisiana way. This is just the basic way right here. And yeah, make your order. He'll deliver them to your door. Guaranteed they're alive. You've seen, I pulled 5 dead crawfish. They've sat on my patio for 2 days almost, and I've only lost like 5 of them. So, leave the link to Louisiana Crawfish Company in the description. Order you some crawfish. Use this method that I showed you how to boil some crawfish, and bring your family together, man, and enjoy it. So we're gonna eat. You guys have a happy Easter.